Hey everybody, this is a job I'm working on. Cabinets I'm putting in. Gotta finish the floors. Anyway, this is a video response. PNW Guerrilla. It's a good channel. You ought to check them out. Oftentimes I listen. Thumbs up. If I got time, I'm doing something, so I'll say thanks or nothing at all. But anyway, he kind of went on a rant today about the Epstein list and how it's not cool that the list, suddenly there's no lists after everybody saying there's lists. I had a different take on it, and this is my take. If you had the most destructive weapon that can take down governments, you'd be pretty protective of it. But if it looks like it was going to fall into the wrong hands, wouldn't you want to make it not work? Wouldn't there be like something you could do to make sure that weapon can't come back and destroy you? Well, that's the Epstein list. When Pam Bondi, took her position, she went and she demanded everything from the people in the former administration. And the former administration, Biden and the Clintons, and they corrupted every single thing they ever got their hands on. They invented things like Russian collusion. It just goes on and on. I don't have to rehash it all. But everybody knew there's lists. Everybody, immediately, I guess it was QAnon, those guys, they just went on the internet. Everybody that ever had a picture of themselves with Epstein, they compiled a list and they're like, yeah, we got the list first. We got sources. No, you got open source internet. We all do. But then she gets the list and then she says, well, we're reviewing it. We got all kinds of stuff. And there's certain people you pretty much guarantee, Bill Gates, his wife left him because he spent so much time with Bill spent so much time with Epstein, and she finally met him and thought he was the creepiest guy in the world and said, stop seeing him or I'm going. He said, no, he's my boy, and then she's gone. Bill Clinton, he's reportedly down there. It's like nobody's going to doubt that one. But if you want to destroy that weapon and you want to make sure that weapon never gets used against you, wouldn't you corrupt it? Wouldn't you put everybody on it? Wouldn't you put every Republican from every state governor that's a Republican? Wouldn't you put every conservative movie star, wouldn't you corrupt that thing so bad? And then when the next person, this being Pam Bondi, when she starts doing, if she just released the list, everything's wrecked, everything's destroyed, the whole, the shit grenade just went off. And then find out that 90% of it is wrong, and then they look like fools. And that's a trick they've played many times in the past. The Democrats are very good at that game. But if she starts checking it, doing her due diligence, then she's going to find out that they're all corrupted. And there's no, chain of custody as to who held it, who touched it last, where did it come from. They're going to find people on it that, some don't exist. Some were having surgery that day. I mean, there'll be obvious flags in there so that they know the list is bullshit, and then they can't use the list. And that's my take on it. I think there is a list. I think that it's out there, but they can't, and there's probably multiples, and that would be another thing. Put 30 lists out, that are all supposed to be the same list that all are different. And then, okay, which is the right one? And can you track down the chain of custody to find out who touched it, who altered it, who messed with it, where it even came from? Maxwell, I'm sure she's just sitting in prison saying, yeah, screw you, I'm not talking. I like it here. And that's it. So, yes, there are lists. No, you cannot confirm that any of them are the right list. So, in essence, there is no list. That's my guess. That's my take on it. And true to form, the Republicans are the kings of screwing up their messaging. You know, it's never what you say; it's how you say it. And give them the chance, and they will say it wrong every single time. It's just what they do best. And we got a little clean up in aisle 7. But that's it. You know, if they said, hey, listen, and just explain, hey, listen, you know, this whole thing is corrupted. The people that brought to you all the conspiracies and all the, you know, Russian collusion and whatever, these are the people we got the list from. And guess what? They corrupted everything. And we can't do anything with these lists. In essence, there is no list. We're sorry, folks. We're trying. If we can get to the bottom of it, we will. If they had come out and said that, yeah, it'd probably work out better. You know, you probably wouldn't have people, you know, bitching and screaming and carrying on. But, you know, never expect the Republicans to message properly. It's not their thing. So anyway, that's my take. This is a job. And renovated this house about 25 years ago. The owner didn't move in for a variety of reasons. And so we practically knocked it down and put it back up again. This is how far we got. And it's going to be nice when it's finished. It was nice the first time it was finished, but it's going to be nicer now. So anyway, y'all take care.